Oh, is that all smoke from the tires? Yeah, you can see that.
Security forces have been deployed across the capital. Roads are blocked, the internet is shut down, and media access is severely restricted.
All the fires are burning down there.
We want a country we can live in. It's been 16 years, this young man yells. I am a university graduate. He doesn't have work. Many of the demonstrators are the country's young adults, among whom unemployment is especially high. Another man here says he studied law. The only work he found is in a hair salon. He says he's been demonstrating for days.
His friend was just killed.
They shout over each other about the government's use of force, their friends who were killed in the demonstrations, the injustice. This man, who doesn't want his identity disclosed, has been filming from the start.
He says the first day, you can see in the video, all of it, there's nothing. He's saying like people weren't attacking the security forces. Our only weapon was to physically block off the street so that the security forces couldn't advance.
The demonstrators' demands are not unreasonable, he says. End corruption, provide employment, and improve basic services. But the protests have grown more violent, threatening this country's already fragile security, and the rising death toll has incensed those trying to take to the streets.
This video is from day 3, when there was still a curfew in place. It's really hard to look at because there is a man on the ground who has a head wound. The audio of the gunfire is just constant.
A few minutes later, another man is seen bleeding from a gunshot wound. He says all they want is to be heard. Stop the killing, he pleads. Listen to what they want. Send someone from the government to say, I am here to talk to you. What do you need? Baghdad's focal point for demonstrations is surrounded by a ring of security. The capital is tense, on edge. The government is calling for calm and has pledged to address the demonstrators' demands, promises the population has heard before. But hollow words will no longer smother the people's rage.